मौनव्याख्या प्रकटितपरब्रह्म तत्त्वं युवानम् वर्षिष्टान्ते वसदृशिगणैः आवृतं ब्रह्मनिष्ठैः आचार्येन्द्रं करकलितचिन्मुद्रमानन्दरूपम् स्वात्मा रामं मुदितवदनं दक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे विटपि समीपे भूमिभागे निषण्णम् सकलमुनिजनानां ज्ञानदातारमारात् त्रिभुवनगुरुमीशं दक्षिणामूर्तिदेवम् जननमरणदुःखच्छेददक्षं नमामि। चित्रं वटतरोर्मूले वृद्धा शिष्या गुरुर्युवा गुरोस्तु मौनं व्याख्यानं शिष्यास्तु छिन्नसंशयाः निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्धाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत् व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। हरिः ॐ everybody. We are doing Shivananda Lahari written by Adi Shankaracharya, and it has 100 shlokas. So far we have done 60 shlokas. Today we are entering into 61 shloka. This one is very, very important shloka because Bhagavan is going to talk about bhakti. Sa bhakti richuchyate. What is bhakti? We all have the doubt. That's why this is a very important shloka, 61 shloka. Ankolam nijabija-samtatiः ayaskantopalam suchika sadhvi-naija-vibhum latakshitiruham sindhu-saridvallabham प्राप्नोतीह यथा तथा पशुपतेः पादारविन्दद्वयम् चेतो वृत्तिरुपेत्य तिष्ठति सदा सा भक्तिरित्युच्यते. Now, what is bhakti? And we will analyze it and see what is this. Bhagavan himself explains, giving us 5 examples. Now let us see. What is this 5 examples are for? Padara Vindadvayam Pashupatehe. That's what we have to see. Lotus feet of Lord Shiva, Pashupatehe means Lord Shiva. Devotion towards lotus feet of Lord Shiva. And Cheto Vritti, all the thoughts, all the feelings, all the emotions, everything has to go towards Lord Shiva, Pashupati, lotus feet of Lord Shiva. Keeping this in background, let us see the 5 examples. Ankolam nijabija samtatihi. That is the first example. Ankolam means that is kind of a tree. In Telugu, it seems it is called Vuduga Vruksham tree. Vuduga Vruksham. So this is very special tree. Ankolam nijabija samtatihi. Why this is so special? Whatever the seeds come out from the tree, slowly, eventually, they go back to the tree. Means the seeds go back to the tree on its own. They get stuck. Atukkovatam antaru. They get stuck to this tree. Once the seeds are fallen from the tree, they go back to the tree. It happens automatically. No effort is required. That is how the tree is made out of. Means get stuck there. All the seeds get stuck to the tree. Atukkovatam. That is the first step. Means towards lotus feet of Lord Shiva, mind has to flow. All the thoughts, all the emotions, all the feelings, everything, they have to get stuck. Like for example, like a chewing gum. It's very hard to take it off. We all know that. Same way, no Maya can touch it. No Maya can pull us out. That is how it is. Akarsha, atukkotam. That is the stuck, is the first example. Ankolam nijabija samtatihi. And we will analyze little bit more. Second one. Ayaskantopalam suchika. This is very famous example. Everybody knows. Ayaskantam means magnet. Suchika means needle. We all know how all the metal iron gets attracted towards the magnet. Attraction. This is Akarshana Shakti. First one is Atukkotam. Get stuck. And now Akarshana Shakti. Automatically it gets attracted. No effort is required. No push is required. Nothing is required. Automatic process. Sahajam. Ayaskantam Suchika. Ayaskantam means magnet. And Suchika means needle. Like lovers, how they get attracted towards one another. All they don't have time for anything else. Same way, we are all loving Bhagavan, Lord Shiva, towards his lotus feet. Means, devotion means what? Trusting God, loving God. Loving means love the God, Lord Shiva, and trust and have the faith and become humble, and then leaving the individuality, the ego and egocentric desires. That's what happens in the love when two boy and girl fall in love. There is no individuality. Later on it might show after marriage. That is different matter. But when they are lovers, automatically they get attracted towards one another. Everything, all these qualities, they have trust, they have respect one another, they serve one another, they are humble towards one another, and then grounded toward one another, and the center, stay in center. This is all loving, in loving stage. Lovers do. Same day, we are all lovers towards the Bhagavan, lotus feet of Lord Shiva. This is the Akarshana. And third one, Sadhvi Naija Vibhum. Sadhvi means Pativrata. Means a married woman loves her husband, always thinks about her husband. In the same way, the Naija Vibhum, like a Sadhvi, how Pativrata, married woman, thinks about her husband, even though he is far away or near. What the lady thinks, what can I do for him? What can I cook? Or what can I really love? He loves all these things. Think about it. In the same way, mind has to think about lotus feet of Lord Shiva. That is why Pada Pashupate He Padara Vindadvayam Cheto Vritti Rupetya. Having reached that thoughts and emotions and feelings, all of them have to reach to the lotus feet of Lord Shiva. That is why Sadhvi Naija Vibhum. In that way, same way, our mind has to go. Yatha Tadha. That is what they use. Now, fourth example. Lata Kshitiruham. Lata means creeper. What does the creeper do? Go around the tree. And or the support, if you put it, it goes all around the support. Lattice it is called. You do not see the lattice. Everywhere it spreads. Same way, our mind, our thoughts, mind has to spread with the devotion to the Lord Shiva, Pashupatehe, lotus feet of Lord Shiva. Now, summer season over, example, you all know how we have this, all the vegetables plants. If we put Karela, we may not get that many Karelas, but still, the creeper will spread everywhere on the lattice or the tree, wherever it has the support. So that is what the Lata Kshitiruham, the creeper spreads, swirls towards the tree, twirls around the tree. In the same way, my mind has to get intertwined towards lotus feet of Lord Shiva. That is the fourth example. Now, fifth example. Sindhu Saridvallabham. Sindhu means all the lakes. Saridvallabham means going to all the lakes, going towards the ocean. They run towards the ocean. Even you obstruct, somehow they make their own path and goes towards the ocean. Here we call rivers as Ganga Nadi, Yamuna Nadi, or Saraswati Nadi, Kaveri Nadi, Krishna Nadi. Like that we give a name and form. As soon as the rivers get merged with that ocean, there is no name and form. You cannot identify which river it is. You do not know. In the same way, the mind has to become aikyam, merged with lotus feet of Lord Shiva. This is called Sayujyam. Advaita Bhakti, non-dual devotion. There is no separation. So far, there is a separation or part. Separation means Lord is different, I am different. But here, complete merging. There is no difference at all. Individuality is gone, name is gone, and then form is gone. That Nadi name is gone. Nadi form is gone. And everything became ocean. That is called Sayujya Bhakti, devotion. Then Ankolam Nijabija Samtatihi, there Samipya Bhakti. They are very close to the tree. The seeds are very close to the tree. But still there is a separation. You can identify seed and tree. Here also magnet and needle. They are two separate. You can identify. That is also Samipyam. Sadhvi Naija Vibhum. The two individual beings. Again, Samipyam, Salokyam, we can say it. Because a wife is going towards to the husband's world. Samipyam, Salokya Bhakti. Samipya Bhakti, Salokya Bhakti. Lata Kshitiruham also Samipya Bhakti, Salokya Bhakti. Here Sindhu Saridvallabham is the only Bhakti. Devotion is Sayujya Bhakti. This is where no difference is there. identification is gone, name gone, then rupam, name and form are gone. Advaita Bhakti, that is what we want. And then how those 5 examples are mentioned, prapnotiha yadha tadha, in the same way, O Lord Pashupatehe, my mind tadha, in the same way, padarabindadvayam cheto vrittirupechya tishtati. At your lotus feet, O Lord Shiva, and my mind has to flow towards your lotus feet and stay there, tishtati, sada, always, always. That is what I want. That is what sa bhakti rityuchyate. That is called bhakti. That is called devotion. That is what Shankaracharya ji is explaining. Sa, this is the female. Bhakti is like described as a female, Stri Rupam. Even Bhagavatam also you see, Bhakti Mata is a old, young lady. That's what we see in Mahatmyam especially. And Jnanam and Vairagyam, Vruddha, the sons. That's how it is portrayed there. Whenever we do Bhagavata Saptaham, we can take up elaborately. That is why we have the Sa, long Sa. Sa, that is why Strilingam. I'm just giving you Sanskritam little bit. Sa means females. Stri Rupam. Sa Bhakti Rityuchyate. That is what called Bhakti. Mind has to flow towards Lord. Any Lord. You can say consciousness, Brahman, Chaitanyam, self, or Lord Shiva, or Lord Sri Krishna, Lord Sri Rama, or Sri Mata. Anyone. Mind has to flow effortlessly. That is what bhakti, that's what Bhagavan is saying. And then now, many of you know very famous shloka, it comes in Bhagavatam, and Prahlada tells to his father. It is called Navavidha Bhakti, 9-fold devotion. That Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam. That Atmanivedanam is called here Sindhu Saridvallabham, complete surrender to Bhagavan or Bhagavati. Advaita Bhakti, non-dual Bhakti. That is why we have the shloka talks about Dvaita Bhakti, Visishtadvaita Bhakti, Advaita Bhakti. Dvaita Bhakti, duality is there. Visishtadvaita Bhakti, Bhagavan is whole, I am part. Bhagavan is whole, I am part. Like a seed and the tree and the seed. Like that. So that is what it is. And Advaita Bhakti is Saijam. Merging takes place. There is no separation. Realized soul. Self-realized in the heart. That's what it is. And now this Navavidha Bhakti, Bhagavatam is also come because I have to mention this. Many people think that shloka is from Bhagavatam. But what happens is, according to our Puranas, Shiva Bhagavan told to Sati Devi, all these Navavidha Bhakti, 9-fold devotion, and beautiful shlokas are given for each one, and beautiful explanation. Let us see what Bhagavan, Shiva Bhagavan told to Sati Devi. Sati Devi means, this also comes in Bhagavatam. Before Parvati ji born, Mother Parvati Mata took birth as Sati Devi, then married to Lord Shiva. But she offered herself in Yogagni in Daksha Yajnam, and then reborn again as Parvati Mata as Parvata Raja Putrika. That is why Parvati, Girija, Shailaja, so many names are there. Achala Tanaye, like that. Daughter of Himalayan mountain. And now this Shiva is telling to Sati Devi that ninefold devotion. Same ninefold, 9 names. Shravanam. What is Shravanam? Listening, we all know that. Common understanding. How to listen? Bhagavan is telling to Sati Devi. Kadhader nitya sammanam kurvan dehadibhirmuda sthirasanena tatpanam yattat sravanamuchyate. What Bhagavan is saying, always have the Buddhatta buddhi. Higher, I'm listening to the higher, trying to reach the highest, Buddhatta buddhi. All the Leelas, Charitam, Katha, Tattvam, everything is very great. First is that intellect has to be convinced. Then Dehadibhir Muda. Muda means with happiness, with joy, out of love for Bhagavan or Bhagavati. And then means Dehadibhi means all pores, all cells of the body, all pores of the body has to listen. Ram, Rom me Ram Naam hai, like that. Each part of our body is not only ears, all the Shravanam, you have to absorb and see the Bhagavan in front of with eyes. This is all like a mind has to see. Here I will give you an example. Let us say if I say cell phone, that word, automatically in our mind that picture comes up, cell phone. Or beautiful yellow color saree with a red border. Automatically that yellow color saree with a red border pops up. Isn't it true? Same way here also. That's why we have to listen to the Shravanam with Dehadibhi, with all the body parts, not only with the ears. Now, Sthirasanena, always keep the asanam, the seat, not moving this way, that way, or coming, who is listening, or who is scratching their head, or who is looking at the watch like that. No, not like that. Sthirasanena. Asanam is also important. And tatpanam. Just drink that glory of Lord Shiva. Drink. Not even chewing, just tatpanam. That is what is called Shravanam. Means all the body parts, not only with ears, and having the great intellect, all I am listening is the greatest. That's what, and Sthirasanena, that is called Shravanam. And now Kirtanam. Hrudayakashena sampashyan janma karmani vaimama pritya socharanam tesham kirtanamuchyate. Whatever I hear, I have to see it in my heart. Shiva Bhagavan's marriage, and then Parvati Mata is garlanding, like that. The whole picture is going on my heart. Sampashyan, all of them, we have to see it. And then Janma Karmani Vaimama means all the Bhagavat Leelas, Bhagavat Kadha, Bhagavat Tattvam, all the, whatever Bhagavan does, all the Leelas. Pritya, out of love, love towards Bhagavan Kadha or Bhagavati Kadha. And then Sa Ucharanam, repeat. That is what Kirtanam, Nama, Charitram, even Sangeetam, sing the songs. That is called Kirtanam. And Smaranam, remembrance. Vyapakam devi mam društva nityam sarvatra sarvada nirbhayatvam sada loke smaranam tatvudahrutam. So, seeing Bhagavan as all pervading, he is there everywhere. Seeing Mam Društva, seeing everything is Bhagavan. Nityam, always. Sarvatra, everywhere. Sarvada, all the time. Always, all the time, everywhere. Seeing Lord. Smaranam. Then what happens? Nirbhayatvam. Fearlessness comes towards the world, towards the worldly people, towards the objects, towards the situations. Then what happens? We do not avoid anything. Everything is inclusive. Here also, as soon as we listen to one satsang, what do we say? We say, oh, I'm not interested in the world. I'm not interested in the people. I'm not interested in parties. But Bhagavan is saying, see, everything is Lord. See, everyone is Lord. Every situation is given by Him. Then fearlessness comes. We can face everything and anything. Any challenges. Nirbhayatvam. That's what happens with the smaranam. And then sevanam, fourth one, sevanam. This is very beautiful. Arunodaya marabhya seva kalenchita hruda sada sevyanukulyena sevanam tat udahrutam. Arunodaya marabhya. Arunodaya means sunrise. It is called Arunodaya Kalam, means early morning. All of them, seva kalenchita hruda sada. Say, all the time has to spend serving the Lord. Because now everything is Lord. Whatever we do, work in the workplace, conducting meeting, everything is service. That is the thought we need to develop. When we sit for the meditation, thinking about Lord, we all know meditation. Meditation means when we work in the work field, with the body, that is called meditation. When we work with the body, that is called meditation. Work is worship, basically. And then that is called sevanam. What can I do? Upacharas. What can I bring to Lord Shiva? What can I do? What do I have to, how do I have to behave? So everything will be anukulam, conducive for the seva of Lord. Then we will do good things only, noble things only. That is called sevanam. Fifth one is dasyam, servant, as a bhrutya, sevaka. Hanumanji towards Ramachandra Bhagavan, best service, best servant, seva bhavam. That's what we see in Sundarakanda, say Hanuman. Now how the seva bhavam has to be done? Sada bhrutyaanukulyena vidhina me paratmane hrudayamruta bhogena dasyam priyam dasyam udahrutam. Bhagavan is sarvotkrushtudu. He is the master. I am the servant of that master. Whoever it is, Sri Krishna, Sri Rama, or Bhagavati, or Lord Shiva. And do vidhi, all my duties I will perform towards the Lord. And Hrudayamruta Bhogena means that bhavana is very, very, very important. Everything I will enjoy. Everything I will do with the attitude of service to the Lord. As a servant, Bhrutya. That's what Bhagavan is telling. Now, who is saying? Shiva Bhagavan is telling to Sati Devi. Archanam, sixth one. Arpanam Shodashanam Vai Padyadinam Tadarchanam. Arpanam, Archanam, Dasyam, Archanam means what is with Arpanama, Parameshwara Prityartham. That is what we do puja also. In the Sankalpam itself, we say Parameshwara Prityartham. We do Shodasha Puja, 16 steps for the Lord or the goddess, or 5 steps, minimum 5 steps. That's why we have Panchabhutas, 5 elements in our body: space, air, fire, water, and earth. All of them. And then that is why 5 are necessary. That is Pancha Puja, it is called. That is why Lam Prudhvi Tatvatmikayai Gandham Parikalpayami. Gandham, offering the Gandham means sandalwood. Ham Akasha Tatvatmikayai Pushpam Samarpayami. Samarpayami means offering the flower. Ram Agnitatvatmakayai Deepam Parikalpayami. This is for the Lordes. Parikalpayayai means Lord Lalita Devi. And then Yam Vayutatvatmakayai Dhupam Parikalpayami. Vayutatvam for Dhupam. Vam Amrutatatvatmakayai Naivedyam Samarpayami. Amrutam means here Jalatatvam. So that's why all that, everything for purification of body, because body is made out of all these five elements. This is how minimum Gandham, Dhupam, Deepam, and Pushpam, Naivedyam. Naivedyam means we do not have to work so hard. Whatever we eat, one banana or the nuts, now everybody is into health, talks about health so much, offer the nuts or whatever. That's what it is. So that's why Shodashopachara. And if we have time, we can do Pancha Puja. Shodashopachara, if we have time, we can do 16 steps. Dhyanam, Avahanam, Asanam, then Archanam, Padyam, Snanam, then Vastram, Ashtottaram, Dhupam, Deepam, Naivedyam, like that. This is where Snanam, what if we do want to spend little bit more time, if the Bhagavati we are doing, then we can do Sri Suktam. Hiranyavarnam Harinim Suvarna Rajatasrajam Chandram Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedoma Avaha, like that. Or Vishnu Bhagavan, Purusha Suktam. Sahasrasirsha Purushaha Sahasrakshas Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishvato Vrutva Atyatishtatashangulam, like that. Like Purusha Suktam. Or if Lord Shiva, Namakam Chamakam, Rudram it is called. Namaste astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikatnikalaya Kalagni Rudraya Neelakantaya Mrutyunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Like that. Namo Hiranyabahave Senanye Disham Chapataye Namo Namo Vrukshebhyo Harikeshebhya Pashunam Pataye Namo Nama Saspinjaraya Thishimate Padhinam Pataye Namo Namo Bablushaya Vivyadhine Nanam Pataye Namo Namo, like that. With Namakam and Chamakam Shamcha Me Priyascha Me Nukamascha Me Kamascha Me, like that. Praising, Namaskaram. First Namaskaram and then asking, give me everything. That is what called Chamakam. I think we have done Rudram. I don't remember. Here for Chinmay Ramalaya, we have done for other group Rudram. Here I don't remember if we did the Rudram, Namakam, Chamakam, all that in detail. So that is how we do Snanam. And then in the temples they do Chatushash Upacharadhya, 64 Upacharas. That is done in temples. So like that, sixth one is done. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Sevanam, Dasyam, Archanam. And now Vandanam. This is the seventh one. These are all very beautiful. All these are all pointers. That is why I said, let me take up the shloka very elaborately. That is why we know Shravanam, Kirtanam, we need to listen. How do we listen? What is Smaranam? How do we do Archana? All that we need to know. And that's why Vandanam. What is Vandanam? Mantrocharana-dhyanabhyam manasa vachasa kramat yadashtangeena bhusparsham tadvai vandanam uchyate. Vandana means all 8 limbs of the body, 8 parts of the body has to touch the bhusparsham, touch the earth. That is how the namaskaram is done. That is why mantrocharana samayam, even we can do mantra ucharanam, panchakshari, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, like that. Otherwise, dhyanam, even when we do dhyanam, meditating on Lord Shiva, his form or katha or leela or charitam or tattvam, essential nature, nirguna tattvam, attributeless, abstract, just to the tattvam, connected to it. That manasa vachasa kramat, towards to mind or towards the vachasa means to the speech. When we do mantram ucharana, we connect with vachasa through the speech. When to do dhyanam, that's through towards the mind. That could be saguna dhyanam or nirguna dhyanam. Both can be done, anything. Saguna dhyanam means thinking about Lord, stories, katha, all that. Nirguna dhyanam means tattvam, essential nature, the truth, absolute truth. There is nothing to think, just connect to the Lord in the heart, thinking there is a light and just to connect to that. That's it. Means silence. Mauna vyakhya prakatita parabrahma tattvam yuvanam. Just silence. That also can be done. But that needs purified mind. Because when we are thinking, the thoughts just stay in silence, thoughts might come. Another thing is, we may not stay for a long time. At the most, maybe 1 minute we can stay. Depends on our sadhana again. Anyway, that is elaborate subject, but now this much is enough. Ashtanga ena bhusparsham. That is what called vandanam. Now, what is ashtangam? That also we need to do. What are those 8 limbs? Vurasa, shirasa, drishtya, manasa, vachasa, tadha, padbhyam, karabhyam, srotabhyam, pranamah ashtanga uchyate. First, Vurasa means chest, Shirasa, this head, Drishtya, eyes, Manasa, mind has to be there, of course. Vachasa means the speech, Padhyam, 2 feet, Karabhyam, 2 hands. That is why Bhyam Bhyam, Gurupa Dukabhyam, we say 2 feet. Padhyam, feet are 2, hands are 2. And then the ears, srotrabhyam, like that, all of them, ashtangam, all of them has to touch the bhusparsham, earth, bhumi. But ladies have only panchanga namaskaram, means chest, this is the matrusthanam, should not touch the earth. Why Bhudevi requested a Lord? They are also matas, matruswarupam like me. I want to respect them. I don't want them to touch me. They are also mata because they are giving the birth. Bhumata also give the birth. Means if we plant a seed, that will sprout, become a tree and gives the fruits. That is also giving the birth. So this is how Vandanam is. Now 8th one, Sakhya Bhakti. Sakhya Bhakti means very beautiful again. Mangala Mangalam Yajat Karoti Ti Ishvara Hrudi Sarvam Tan Mangala Yeti Vishwasaha Sakhya Lakshanam. Mangala Amangalam. Whether is auspicious or inauspicious, anything, everything, favorable or unfavorable, whatever it is, everything, Parameshvara is giving. Karoti iti Ishvaraha. given by Lord. Ishavasya sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bunjidaha magrudakasya siddhanam. First mantra of Ishavasya Upanishad. Everything is pervaded by Lord. Everything is given by Lord alone. Tena chiktena bunjidaha. Whatever is given by Lord, enjoy. That's why everything, whether it could be auspicious or inauspicious, and trust the Lord, that Vishwasam, that is called Sakya Lakshana. That's how friends are, right? They have trust in each other. They have faith in each other. No matter what, they are not going to leave me. In good times or bad times, that is what true friendship means. Not the Facebook friends or WhatsApp friends or Instagram friends or whatever now, or iPad friends or iPhone friends. Whether it is the Mangalam or Amangalam, auspicious or inauspicious, never leave Vishwasaha. That is what Parameshwara towards Lord Shiva. That is called Sakya Bhakti. And then Atma Nivedanam, that is called Sahijya Bhakti now. Krutvadikam dehadikam tasya prichai sarvam tadarpanam nirvahaya cha shunyatvam tat Atma Nivedanam. Nirvahaya cha means no nirvakam. We are not doing anything. There is no individuality. We are thinking I am doing. That is called nirvakam. In Telugu, people will say nirvakam. That word, olden days they used to use and use the word. Then there is nothing to be done. Everything is done already. Nimitta matram bhava. Hey Savyasachin, Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Hey Savyasachi, O Arjuna, everything is done already. Whatever has to be done, even you do not lift the arrow, the time has come. They are going to leave. Kalo jagad bhakshakaha. Time has come. Everything is going to end. All of them are going to go away. Duryodhana, Dushasana, Dronacharya, Bhishma Pitamaha, Krupacharya, everything. Everybody are going to go. So that's why there is nothing to be done. We are not doing anything. Individuality, egocentric desires, all of them are subdued. That is called Atma Nivedanam. Sarvam Tadarpanam. Arpana Bhavam. Parameshwara Prityartham. Everything. These are all levels. Final stage. There is no, I am nobody. I do not have anybody. That's it. Nobody. That's all. It's not the emptiness. It's with poorness, purnatvam, fullness, with abundance, with contentment, with satisfaction, saying that I am nobody. I don't have anything. Everything is Lord alone. That's all. Lord alone. There is no auspiciousness. There is no inauspiciousness. Everything is Lord alone. Atma Nivedanam. That is the final one. And then that is why Avikampa Yogam, unwavering mind. Avikampa Yogam. And then Avyabhicharini Bhakti. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, no going here and there. That's what Avyabhicharini Bhakti. So all these Shravanam, Kirtanam, I will just chant the shloka, then it will come. All these pointers we have to mentioned elaborately. Shiva Bhagavan explained to Sati Devi. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho. Here Vishnoho means you can put Shiva, anything. All the points are important. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. That Atmanivedanam is Padarabindadvayam Sindhu Saridvallabham. There is no identification. Last one. The river lost its identity, name, and form. Everything is gone. Now I'm just interacting in the world. There is no name, there is no form. Just listening to Lord's instructions, just going through. That is why Swami Tejomananji says, Antarrama Bahar Drama. Everything is just a drama, play, Atmanivodhanam of the Lord. Everything is Lord's wish. There is no wish also. Everything Lord alone. Lord only. Bhagavati alone. Bhagavan alone. Shiva Bhagavan alone. All the Cheto Vritti Rupetya, having reached all the thoughts, emotions, feelings, reached to that and reached there, lotus feet of Lord Shiva, and tishtati, say there, stay there, sada, always. So this is what Bhagavan is saying. That is called sa bhakti rityuchyate. That is called bhakti. That is what called devotion. So now Bhagavan also gives 4 instructions in Bhakti Yogam, 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. 4 steps. Let us analyze those 4 steps towards to develop the bhakti. What can we do in this process? What can we, which step I can hold on to it? Or can I do all 4 steps? Let us see. 12th chapter, 8th shloka onwards. मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अतपूर्ध्वं न संशयः. Fix mind on me and fix your intellect on me, unto me. Mind and intellect. Keep the mind, both of them, intellect and mind, unto me. And you will attain me. Atavurthvam na samshayaha. There is no doubt. It will happen. That merger will take place. Atma Nivedanam takes place. You see the totality. You see the oneness. One Chaitanyam. One consciousness. So that is what Bhagavan is saying. Offer the mind, offer the intellect. That is first step. Anukampa, Bhagavan is very compassionate. Then Bhagavan says, if I say that, people might frighten, because worldly people have the mind goes towards the world or objects or situations. Go outward tendency, outsourcing. Now we use the word outsourcing. In the same way, mind goes outsourcing. And bring the mind towards the Lord is not easy, even though it is the first step. That is why we need lot of devotion. Sa bhakti rityuchyate. Offering the mind and offering the intellect. Now, second step. 9th shloka, 12th chapter. Adha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram abhyasa yogena tataha mamichhaptum dhananjaya. Hey, Dhananjaya means we are all Dhananjayas. We are all Arjunas. We are all Arjunas. All of us are working in progress. Yatayaha, that person is called Yatayaha. Bhagavan is said in 4th chapter. Whoever is striving to reach lotus feet of Lord Shiva. And then if you cannot do this, keeping the mind, keeping the intellect unto me, then keep practicing. Abhyasam. Keep doing and do my matkarma paramo bhava. Do actions for me. Do actions for my sake. Slowly, slowly, everything I am doing for Bhagavan. I am doing for Bhagavati, everything, whatever. Matkarma paramo bhava. And then you also, if you do in this way, you will attain siddhim avapsyasi. You will attain siddhi. You will attain fulfillment. You will reach your goal. So that is the second step. Keep practicing. Do all the karmas offering to Lord. Means here there is no mind or buddhi needs to be offered. And then third step is 12.9 10th shloka. 8, 9, 10 now. Adhaitadapya shaktosi kartum madhyogamaasritaha sarva karma phalatyagam. Oh, sorry, I missed one step. Mind, offering the mind and buddhi, and then if you cannot offer the mind, practice abhyasa yogena. If you cannot fix the mind unto me, do the abhyasam. Adachittum samadhatam abhyasa yogena tataha. Then abhyasepya samardhosi. If you cannot do even that practice, do whatever karmas you do for Lord's sake. Because from day to day, every day, you do karmas, offer it to me. And then even then, adhaitadapya shakyosi kartum madhyogam asritaha sarva karma phalatyagam tatah kuru yatatmavan. Okay, if you cannot do anything for God's sake, whatever karmas you do, whatever actions you do, from morning to evening, you do so many actions, so many duties. All of them just to do, just take the refuge to Lord, Sharanam. Bhagavan's sake, I am doing everything. All of them, Bhagavan has given this task to me. And then results of actions also offer to Bhagavan. Sarva karma phalatyagam. Whatever results, it could be bad, good, or mediocre, or highest results, anything. All of them offer it to Bhagavan. Sarva karma phalatyagam. Results of actions. All of them. Then that is how you do the actions. That is why 4 steps. First step is offer the mind and intellect. If you cannot do that, practice it. Then if you cannot even practice to offer the mind and intellect, do all karmas offer to me, means always do for my sake, going to the temples, or if somebody is arranging the talks like Karunaji, send the email, send WhatsApp messages, or do the recording, whatever it is, help them. Whoever is doing the Lord's work, help them. That is also great. Even that also, you can attain me through that also. So then, yeah, okay, you cannot do that. I cannot face people. If you have that problem, people have that. I cannot interact with the other person. Give me something alone, whatever I can do. That I can do very well, Swamiji. I cannot interact with group spirit. There is no group spirit. So then Bhagavan is saying, that's okay. Whatever you do, any karmas, any actions alone, everything, whatever you do since morning to evening, brushing your teeth, or cooking, cleaning, or driving, whatever it is, everything, offer everything, take refuge to me. Okay, Bhagavan's sake, I am doing all this. With Bhagavan's blessings, I am doing this action, this duty, anything. And then results also offer it to Bhagavan. Then if we hold on to the results, then we feel I did it. Then ego comes. Egocentric desires pop up. So that is why Bhagavan is saying Sarva Karma Phalatyagam. So this is why Ananya Cheta Satatam. Always do your work. Do everything. Nitya Yuktasya Yoginaha. Always mind fix unto me. With unwavering mind. That is why let us say how they spend their time. Atmanivedanam, self-realized people. What do they do? Macchitta madgata pranaha bodhayantah parasparam kadhayantascha mam nityam tushyanti taramanti cha. Always offer the mind, and then pranas are their life, lifestyle and senses, everything. Offer it to me. And then they really kind of enlighten one another. Enlighten people, enlighten one another. And then always talk about Bhagavan, and they are contented and they revel in this truth. Always Tushyanti and Ramanticha, get delighted. Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupayanti te. 10th chapter, 10th shloka, very important. These three are my favorite shlokas. 10th chapter, 10. What happens is, here they are always tesham satatayuktanam. Whoever is always connected to me, what I do is for them, and I purify their intellect. I help them. Always take care of them. That's why very famous, 9th chapter, 22 shloka. Ananya shintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. Yogakshemam, I will take care of them. Whatever they do not have, I will give them. Whatever they already have, whatever they already possess, I will secure them. Bhagavan promised. So that's why always whoever surrenders to me, I will take care of them. I will give them Jnana Yogam to reach me, to attain me. How? Teshamevanukampartham ahamajnanajam tamaha nashayamyatmabhavastaha jnanadipena bhasvata. 10th chapter, 11th shloka. What Bhagavan is saying, I stay in their own heart, Atma Nivedanam. There is nothing to be done. Stay in there means they realized Bhagavan is in everybody's heart. He is whether ignorant person or self-realized person. Always take there. Only self-realized person recognizes, realizes, that's all. Bhagavan is there in my heart, and always try to connect to that light or to the Bhagavan or Bhagavati. That is what called Sa Bhakti Rityuchyate, according to Shankaracharya. So that is why I just stay there and destroy their any ignorance, darkness. How? With Jnanadipena Bhasvata, with the lamp, luminous lamp of knowledge. Keep giving them the knowledge. That light they can connect to it. Means that in our heart there is a light. With the sadhana, with our effort, by Bhagavan's grace, that has to become like a Surya Bimbam, full of light. We have this light. That is why that light we see it. Whenever we are in the satsang, whenever we are with a great Mahatma's company, or whenever we are really doing the intense chanting, that is why Udatta, Anudatta, Namakam, Chamakam, we are intensely connected, chanting. Energy is flowing. So then that time we are tuned, are connected to that deepam, that the light within. That might come for a fraction of a second, or that might stay a minute. It might go away or it can stay. Depends on our sadhana. Depends on how much is our mind is outsourced. Means constantly thinking about the world, worldly people, whatever happened past, whatever yet to happen future, never stays in the present moment. That present moment alone, we can see that light. Light means that happiness, that joy, that bliss, that prashantata, peace of mind. Even ignorant people will have that peace of mind also. But they do not know that is the God's nature. That is the difference. So that is why some people may not do anything. They say that I'm very peaceful. Yeah, listening to all this, you are making me confused. I'm becoming confused person. So that's why very this saha bhakti rityuchyate bhakti, devotion towards the Lord, the self-realized people, this is all very thin line, constantly connected to the Bhagavan. They also act in the same way. You cannot tell outwardly. So this is what all this, what Bhagavan is talking about, the bhakti, Vipasana, bhakti, what is bhakti, everything Bhagavan talks about it. All the examples are given like that. Our mind also goes towards the Lord's lotus feet of Lord's Pashupate. How the seeds, atukkovali, get stuck, akarshana, get attracted like a magnet towards needed towards the magnet. And then Pativrata lady, how she thinks about Lord, and then creeper, how it get attracted towards the lattice or the tree, and then all the rivers flow towards the ocean. In the same way, my mind has to flow in that way towards your lotus feet, Lord Pashupatehe. Padara Vindadvayam Cheto Vritti Rupecha Tishtati, should stay there. Sada, always. That is what called bhakti. Oh Bhagavan, give me that bhakti, devotion towards you. Chant the shloka and we will conclude. अङ्कोलं निजबीजसन्ततिः अयस्कान्तोपलं सूचिका साध्वीनैजविभुं लताक्षितिरुहं सिन्धुः सरिद्वल्लभम् प्राप्नोतीह यथा तथा पशुपतेः पादारविन्दद्वयम् चेतो वृत्तिरुपेत्य तिष्ठति सदा सा भक्तिरित्युच्यते. ओम श्रीमात्रे नमः. हरिः ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम.